are going to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where they're still 2.5-point favorites in spite of getting shellacked. First, Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears hung up over 30 points on New England. We don't know what Mac Jones or how much he's going to play. BCAP.
No, we do.
Okay.
He was named the starter.
We'll see about that. BCAP. How you feeling about this game that you said the Patriots would win by a lot? Just give us an answer. The Patriots are
Now,
the
like
score.
don't rush me, John. All right, I'm talking about my team now. You asked me the question. Now, all day yesterday or the days leading up to this, I was going to come on here and I was going to basically not disown my Patriots, but say I'm not getting fooled by you anymore this season. And I've kind of stayed on that. I'm not getting fooled by this team anymore. Once Mac went down, I said that this team is not going to not make it to the playoffs. Yeah, I just said this season's over. It's a wash. We're on to next season. We're going to get like a top 15 pick and whatever. I'm back on that. I should have never dropped off it. I got fooled. I got bamboozled by Bill Belichick. It's not going to happen again. I'm not getting fooled or tricked by this team again. Okay. That was an embarrassing loss on Monday night. It might be the most embarrassing loss that as a Patriots fan, I've ever seen this team take. And that now I might be forgetting some games. Okay. But that one hurt a lot. We're going up against a Chicago Bears team that has been ass. Okay. Their offense couldn't do jack diddly squat, and our defense was playing outstanding the last 2 weeks. If you just take everything into consideration, it was an abysmal loss. It was embarrassing. We got embarrassed, and that should not happen. Okay, and then Bill just doing this stupid stuff with you should have. If you were gonna do that, where Mac Jones was gonna play 3 drives, regardless of what he did, if he went 3 straight drives, 3 straight touchdowns, regardless, and you were gonna pull him, you should have never played him. He should have never been playing if you were going to do that anyway, because it just sends a bad message to the locker room, to the fans. And another thing, Patriots fans, what the hell is wrong with you people? This kid, 15th overall pick last year, everybody was on his you know what. They were like, oh, we got Mac and Jones, mac and cheese, baby. We got Mac and Jones, man. He's the next Tom Brady. And you're all chanting for Zappy the first time he starts struggling this. Like, what are we doing, man? We're the New England Patriots. We shouldn't be doing that. And that's embarrassing to me as a Patriots fan. I'm embarrassed to be a Patriots fan for them to start cheering for Zappy. You're going to kill this kid's confidence. And that's one of the most important things for, honestly, any walk of life is confidence. If your confidence starts getting chipped off and you start letting that little voice in your head start getting louder and louder and you start listening to it, that's bad for anybody. So listen, I said that they can do whatever. The Patriots can do whatever the hell they want this season. I'll still pick them if I need to pick them, whatever. I'll pick them against the Jets, but I have really no care whatsoever. My mood is I'm on to 2023. I'm on to a top 5 cap space next year. I'm on to a top pick in the first round next year. That's what my mindset's on to. I'm not getting fooled by this team anymore because that was an embarrassing loss, and I'm embarrassed to be a Patriots fan right now. But I will pick the Patriots, but I couldn't care less, to be honest with you.
Yeah, to add on to what Brandon said, I mean, to pose a different question, you guys don't need to answer this now. Maybe you guys want to answer this at the end of the show. Do the Patriots have a problem with Mac Jones? Over his last 6 starts, Mac has a record of 1-5 with 9 interceptions thrown to only 5 touchdown passes. This season, he has 6 interceptions to 2 touchdowns. Maybe
I have an
there's
answer,
bigger
Justin.
problems in New England than we think. With that being said, this week, I think the Jets also have questions at the quarterback position too. Right now, I think their leading passer, while Zach Wilson has played more games than Joe Flacco still has more touchdowns and more yards than Zach Wilson. I don't think the playbook has opened up. Losing Breece Hall, I'm going to roll with New England here. I honestly don't think that Zach Wilson, the way he's played this season, can go up against the mind of Bill Belichick. So I'm going to roll with New England this week.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Best Amp. When it comes to sports betting, Best Stamp is changing the game. You want to maximize your return, and with the Best Stamp app, all you have to do is download it and sign up on their different affiliate sportsbooks, and you can see all the best odds given straight to you in one single place. The visual tools are very helpful, and by the end of the year, you can use it for accounting. You can get all the analytics that you'll need so that you can bet like a pro. Be sure to use our referral code at WiseGuys, WISEGUYS. Thank you to BetStamp for supporting us, and as always, back to the show.
Now, Justin, what you just said towards the end of that, opening the playbook, right? And there's the problem with the New England Patriots offense. And I had my suspicions about it. And then I saw a tweet from Dan Orlovsky, who I have very high respect for and his football knowledge. And he confirmed my suspicions. They're running a different offense with Bailey Zappi on the field. They're letting Zappi do more. They're holding Mac back. They're not trusting Mac to do what Bailey Zappi. You're telling me Mac Jones couldn't make that play Bailey Zappi made to Jacoby Myers, which was a terrible pass, by the way. Terrible pass. Jacoby Myers had to do a full 180 to catch that pass. And then the pass to Ramondre on the wheel route. Mac Jones can't make that wide open pass. Mac Jones can't make the throw to Devontae Parker that Bailey threw. Wasn't Mac the starting quarterback when Nelson Aguilar had that great game against you guys, John? Did he make that throw to Nelson Aguilar? But what are we talking about? Patricia, Judge, whoever the hell's calling the offense. Open it for Mac. Do the same thing you did to Zappi that you do for Mac. I don't understand why you're holding Mac back and running a different offense for him than you are for Zappi. Zappi doesn't have a stronger arm. Okay, Mac is bigger, not by a lot, but he's a little bit bigger. I think accuracy-wise, Mac has better accuracy. And I think when your offensive coaches don't have the trust in you and you start feeling that as a quarterback, you're going out there with what I said earlier, less confidence because these people aren't believing in you. And I remember Justin saying earlier that Mac is a big why guy, right? He was asking questions. Why is Matt Patricia calling out? Why is that, he should be. Any quarterback under any circumstance, if he's getting two guys who have never coached offense in their entire lives, he should be like, why the hell am I listening to them? What do they know that I don't know? I know they've coached longer in the NFL, but they haven't coached offense. They haven't coached quarterbacks. So he should be asking questions. This is bad for developing a quarterback. And I need Bill to start it. I understand you like these guys, but
yeah, it's not good for the future of the franchise. That's it.
It doesn't help you guys have the most average receiving core in the NFL to elevate that quarterback. When we look at the development of franchise guys, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, now we saw what he did in Tennessee, and now Philadelphia. The Patriots need a guy that they can look at as a true number one. Next game up, Steelers at Philadelphia, fellas. 10.5-point underdogs. The Steelers' disrespect has gone too far. This is a very competitive football team, but without T.J. Watt, the most expensive player in football on the defensive end, the reigning defensive player of the year, the Steelers' team is below average. But in each and every single week, outside the Buffalo game, and the Cleveland game as well wasn't great, the Steelers have had chances to win. Kenny Pickett is playing well right now. And I know a lot of people are let me say, John, 7 interceptions? 3 turnover-worthy plays. The fact of the matter is Kenny Pickett's doing a very good job moving down the field, getting the offense going and rolling the way it really wasn't with Mitch Trubisky. The problem with Pittsburgh is a lack of identity. They don't have anything they can lean on in the red zone, and Matt Canada is a moron. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but when your best offensive player is George Pickens, and not once, I swear, I cannot recall one time where George Pickens got on the ball on first down, you have really no idea how to elevate your talent, number one. No creativity, no deceptiveness. You're not fooling the defense. They know what's coming. The Steelers are saying, look, we have this talent, and we have a good quarterback that's trying to make the most of the situation. Go beat us. And what our defense is doing, they're smacking them. The Steelers get off the slow starts. The Steelers do not score in the red zone. They struggle to run the football, which after taking Najee Harris in the first round, if you take a running back in the first round and then a quarterback the following year in the first, and you have the second worst offense in football, and I repeat that, in spite of those two things, you still have the second worst offense in football. It is a coaching issue. It is a lack of identity. And for Pittsburgh, they're not going to fire the offensive coordinator midseason, but they're failing Kenny Pickett. He has no structure, no scheme he can lean on, no running game, and a below average offensive line that gets costly penalties in the most important moments of games. And while everyone's going to look at the numbers of Kenny Pickett, I'm telling you right now, this is a franchise quarterback. He has the deceptiveness, or he has the decision. He's a very good runner. He moves well. He can throw across his body, and the kid is going to take shots. Most of all, these interceptions, they're not going to interrupt with his moxie. Kenny's doing a fine job right now. And George Pickens, I'm expecting to get back into the red zone, or back in the end zone this week. Probably not in the red zone, but I got the Eagles winning this game.
Yeah, I'm with you. I got the Eagles winning this game, and plus the Steelers disrespect is going way too far. Plus 10.5, I'll hammer that home. Steelers ain't gonna get blown out like that.
Yeah, I think I'll take the. I mean, it's a battle of Pennsylvania. I wonder what the record is between the Steelers and Eagles all time. But Battle of Pennsylvania, you know what I mean? But no, anybody saying Kenny Pickett's interceptions is, him playing bad. I mean, he's a rookie. He can make his mistakes. It's better to get that out of the system now and see what he can, get away with and what he can't get away with for the future. I mean, people really want to forget that Peyton Manning led the league in interceptions his rookie year. It's fine if he's a rookie and he's turning the ball over. But yeah, I think Philadelphia is going to win this game. I just think they're a better team overall right now.
Sure.
Better.
And Brandon, so did Trevor Lawrence. So I think if you're a Steeler fan, don't overreact. The Steelers have a lost season. They lost their best player. The coach and the offense is inept. So Kenny Pickett can have these issues in his first season. I'm happy to see him out there making progress. The Steelers are not a perfect football team, and they never have been. But can Kenny Pickett improve and take better care of the football? His last interception, I will admit, was god-awful, where he could have ran for a first down and decided to throw a ball into a window that just wasn't there. Outside of that one play, he played a very good job, very good game, a decent job around the offense.